Hello friends, in the first presentation of homeopathic therapeutics of tonsillitis, we have already studied the medicines like aconite, belladonna, hippar silicea, mercurius and apis. Now in this presentation, we will see the indications of homeopathic medicines like gelsemium, lachesis, phytolacca, ignatia, barytica, calcarea phos and calimure. So let's start with the first medicine, that is gelsemium. In gelsemium, the tonsils are swollen and there is a feeling of rough and burning in the gelsemium. So in throat, the patient feels rough and burning. Tonsillitis with shooting pain into the ear. Feeling of lump in throat that cannot be swallowed. So another important indication, that is feeling of lump that cannot be swallowed. Swallowing causes pain in ear and difficult swallowing. Pain from throat to ear. The general indications that should be present in the gelsemium are dizziness, drowsiness, dullness and trembling. The pulse is slow, tired feeling and there is mental apathy. The other general indications of gelsemium are complete relaxation and prostration, lack of muscular coordination, general depression from heat of sun, sensitive to falling barometer. Cold and dampness brings on many complaints. Children fear falling, grab nurse or a creep, and sluggish circulation. The modalities in the gelsemium are worst from damp weather, fog, before a thunderstorm, emotion or excitement, bad news, tobacco smoking when thinking of his ailments and at 10 a.m. and better by bending forward by profuse urination, open air, continued motion and stimulants. The another important medicine for tonsillitis is lachesis. The important feature here in the lachesis is the color in the tonsil. Tonsils are looking purplish, purple livid color of the throat. Feeling as if something was swollen which must be swallowed. Worst swallowing saliva or liquids. So important indication in lachesis, that is pain worst swallowing saliva or liquids. Pain into the ear. Collar and neck band must be very loose. You know that lachesis has a constrictive feeling. That is why patient desires collar and neck band to be very loose. Throat is sore, worst on left side, swallowing liquids and quinsy. The pain is aggravated by hot drinks. In lachesis, pain will be aggravated by hot drinks. Chronic sore throat with much hawking, mucus sticks and cannot be forced up or down. Other important indications of lachesis are left tonsils with tendency to go right. So first left tonsil is affected with tendency to affect the right side tonsil. It is also very useful remedy for a severe form of rheumatic pain following the tonsillitis. And the pus, character of pus will be a degenerative and it becomes thin and offensive. The modalities in the lachesis are worst after sleep. Lachesis slips into aggravation. Ailments that come on during sleep. Left side. In the spring, warm bath, pressure or constriction. Hot drinks. Closing eyes. And better by appearance of discharges and warm application. The next medicine, Phytoleca, is a medicine for follicular form of tonsillitis with pain at the root of the tongue or extending to ear when swallowing. So it is used in follicular tonsillitis with pain at root of tongue or it extends to the ear when swallowing. Much pain at root of tongue, soft palate and tonsils are swollen. Sensation of lump in the throat is there. Throat feels rough, narrow and hot. Tonsils swollen, especially right. Here there is a dark red appearance in the tonsils. Cannot swallow anything hot. Phytoleca is used in quinsy, tonsils and fauces where it is swollen with burning pain, cannot swallow even a water. Other general indications in selection of Phytoleca are aching, soreness, restlessness, prostration. Preeminently it is a glandular remedy. Glandular swelling with heat and inflammation is present. The modalities in Phytoleca are sensitive to electric changes, effects of wetting, when it rains, exposure to damp cold weather, night exposure, motion and right side. Better by warmth, dry weather and rest. The next medicine is Ignatia and it is also used in follicular tonsillitis. Tonsils are inflamed, swollen with small ulcers. There is feeling of lump in throat that cannot be swallowed. Tendency to choke and globus hystericus is present in Ignatia. Sore throat, stitches when not swallowing. So here there is a stitching pain which is not present when not swallowing. Better by eating something solid. Stitching in between the act of swallowing. Stitches extends to the ear. Now some general indication for the Ignatia are, especially it is adapted to the nervous temperament of woman, of sensitive, easily excited of nature, dark, mild disposition, quick to perceive, rapid execution, rapid change of mental and physical condition, opposite to each other, great contradictions, alert, nervous, apprehensive, rigid, trembling patients who suffer acutely in mind and body, at the same time made worse by drinking coffee. The superficial and erratic character of its symptom is the most characteristic. There is effects of grief and worry. The modalities in Ignatia are worst in morning, open air, after meals, coffee, smoking, liquids and external warmth, and better while eating, change of position. The another important medicine for tonsillitis is Baryta Carb. In Baryta Carb, the submaxillary glands and tonsils are swollen and takes cold easily with stitches and smarting pain. The next symptom is quinsy, suppurating tonsils from every cold, or you can say that every cold settles into the throat in form of tonsillitis, suppurating tonsils. Tonsils inflamed with swollen veins. The pain which is smarting in character when swallowing. Worst empty swallowing. Feeling of plug in pharynx, can only swallow liquids. Throat troubles from overuse of voice. Stinging pain in tonsils, pharynx or larynx. The constitutional symptoms in the Baryta are, it brings aid to the scrofulous children, especially they are backward mentally and physically and are dwarfish. They do not grow and develop, have scrofulous ophthalmia, swollen abdomen, takes cold easily, and then always have a swollen tonsils. So you can say that it can be used in backward and bashful boys who take cold easily and results into the swollen tonsils. Person subject to quinsy, which is prone to suppurate, gums bleed easily. The modalities are worst while thinking of symptoms from washing and lying on painful side. Better by walking in open air. Now the another medicine is Calcarea fos. Here the tonsils are swollen, cannot open mouth without pain. There is presence of adenoid growths. It is used in chronic enlargement of tonsils in strumous children. It stands well in typical Calcarea cases. The tonsils are flabby, pale, there is chronic follicular inflammation and impaired hearing. So generally it is used in chronic enlargement of tonsils with strumous children. The constitution in the Calcarea fos is anemic children who are peevish, flabby, have cold extremities and feeble digestion. It has a special affinity where bones form suture and symphysis, and all its symptoms are worse from change of weather. Numbness and crawling are characteristic sensation, and tendency to perspiration and glandular enlargement are the symptoms it shares with the carbonate. The modalities are worse from exposure to damp, cold weather, melting snow. Better in summer, warm, dry atmosphere. And the last medicine of this presentation is Kali Mur. It is medicine for follicular tonsillitis. Tonsils are inflamed, enlarged so much can hardly breathe. So there is an enormous enlargement of tonsils so that patient can hardly breathe. Apart from that, another important indication is grayish patches or spots in the throat and tonsils, adherent crust in vault of pharynx, hospital sore throat, Eustachian catarrh. It certainly is of a great value in catarrhal affections, subacute inflammatory states, fibrinous exudations and glandular swelling. White or grey coating of base of tongue is there, and modality was from rich food, fat and motion.